Now, question number 3. Question number 3 says an elastic band which is 72 centimeter long is stretched to 90 centimeter. Find the percentage increase. So we can see that the original length was 72 and after stretching the band it is 90. So what is the increased one? So we can say that here percentage increase will be the difference from the updated to the original. So দেখো প্রথমে ছিল 72, পরে বেড়ে হয়েছে 90, তাহলে কতটুকু ইনক্রিজ করলো? That is the main thing. That means increased value divided by original value. So increased value means 90 minus 72. Okay, because 72 is the original value, 90 is the new value. So increased value will be 90 minus 72. What is the original value? That is 72 multiplied by 100%. Simple. 90 minus 72 is 18. 18 by 72 into 100%. 72 is divisible by 18, so it will be 4. 100 by 4 will be 25. So we'll get 25%. Simple. Number 4. In Singapore, the EduSafe scholarship is given out of the top 10% of the students within each level and stream in every school. There was an increase in the value of the award from 2008 to 2009. The table show the value of this award for each level in 2008 and 2009. Now, here the chart is already given. This is the chart. Top 5% students for primary 1 to 6. The scholarship was in 2008 300, in 2009 that is 400. So in this way, the whole data is given. So from this data, we need to solve two problems. Look, 4.1. 1 says, given that there was an increase of 30% of the value of the award from 2008 to 2009 on a secondary one student. So this part, okay, this part. Just we need to think about this one. At first in 2008, the scholarship was $500 and it is increased by 30%. Look, how many percent? 30%. Now the question says find the value of the award for a secondary one students in the top 5%. So we'll find out this idea. So we can say that we need to increase 30%. So what is the original scholarship in 2008? $500. But in 2009, it will be 30% increment. Okay, that means we need to increase 30% of the scholarship. So 500 plus 30% of 500. Simple. So 500 plus 30% means 30 by 100 into 500. Now cancel 0, 0, 0, 0. 530 is a 150. So 500 plus 150 will be $650. That means in 2009, the amount of the scholarship is $650. Okay. Now the second question says, question number 2 says, find the percentage increase in the value of the award from 2008 to 2009 for a primary 4 student. In the next 5, so next 5% primary students, okay, and this is the data. In 2008, the scholarship was $250, and in 2009 it is $350. So what is the percentage increase? This is our question. So you can say percentage increase will be the difference, actually the increased value. At first it was 250 and now it is 350. So 350 minus 250. What is the original? 250 into 100%. So we can write 100 by 250 into 100%. So 250 divisible by 50, 55 sir, 52 sir, then 5, 20, 22 sir, 40%. দেখো, যখনই তোমাকে বলবে পার্সেন্টেজ ইনক্রিজ, ফর্মুলাটা কি? পার্সেন্ট ইনক্রিজ মানে হলো তুমি বের করবা হলো ইনক্রিজ ভ্যালু। ইনক্রিজ বলো বা ডিক্রিজ বলো, মানে যেটা কি হবে অরিজিনাল মাইনাস নিউ বা নিউ মাইনাস অরিজিনাল, মানে বড় থেকে ছোট ডিফারেন্সটা ডিভাইডেড বাই দ্য অরিজিনাল ভ্যালু, মানে প্রথমে কে ছিল সেটা দিয়ে ডিভাইড করবো, মাল্টিপ্লাইড বাই 100, ঠিক আছে? এই ফর্মুলাটা অ্যাপ্লাই করে ম্যাথটা করবো। নাও Number 5 says the price of a desktop computer decreases from $1,360 to $1,020. Find the percentage decrease. So similar percentage decrease will be here the difference. So 1360 minus 1020, 1360 minus 1020. And what is the original price? Original price was 1,360 multiplied by 100%. So now subtract. So 0, 6 minus 2 is 4, 3 minus 0 is 3 by 1360 into 100%. We can easily cut 0 and 0. So 2 17 ja, 2 6 are 12, 2 8 ja 60. We can divide 68 by 4. So 4 1 ja 4, 4 7 ja 28, and 4 25 ja. So you can easily cancel 17 and 17. So answer will be 25. Now question number 6. Look, question number 6 says a car was bought in 2009 for $1,20,000. In 2010, its value decreased by 20%. In 2011, its value decreased by 10% of its value in 2010. Find the value of that car at the end of the 2011. So number 6. Look, in 2009, the price of the car was 1,20,000. Fine. But in 2010, the price of the car is decreased. So decreased by how many percent? 20%. So you can write 1,20,000 minus 20% of 1,20,000. Now subtract 1,20,000 minus 20% means actually 20 by 100 multiplied by 1,20,000. Okay. Now after cancelling 0 0, we will get 1,20,000 minus 12 to the 24,000. So we'll get 96,000. Simple. And in 2011, the value is decreased again. In its value decreased by 10% right now. So 96,000 minus 10% of $96,000. So 96,000 minus 10% means 10 by 100 into 96,000. After cancelling 0 and 0, we get 96,000 minus 9,600. Then after subtracting this, we get $86,400. That means when the car was bought in 2009, the price was 1,20,000. But after 2 years, it is $86,400. Simple. Number 7. Number 7 says 45% of the students who take part in a creative writing competition are boys. So 45% of the total student. Okay. If 135 boys take part in the competition, so 45% of the total student, that means 45% students means 135 boys. Now the question asks find the total number of the students who take part in the competition. So we can select total number of the students, total number of the students be X. Now the question says 45% of X equal to 135. So 45% means 45 by 100 into X equal to 135. Now what will be the value of X? X will be 135 into 100 by 45. 5 9 are 5 2s are 10, 5 7 are 35. 27 by 9 is 3. So 3 multiplied by 100. So that will be 300. So total number of the students will be 300. Now number 8. Number 8 says a house costs 36% more today than when it was built. So we can say when it was built, the price was X, okay? Or let the original cost is X. If the cost of the house today is $3,33,200, find its cost when it was built. So let the cost be X. That means this is the original cost. So X, and now 36% is increasing. So X plus 36% of X equal to $3,33,200. So X plus 36% means 36X by 100 equal to 333,200. Then 100 is our LCM. So 100 plus 36 will be 136X equal to 3,33,200. Then what is the value of X? X will be 3,33,200 into 100 by 136. Now divide. 2 6 are 12 and 2 8 are 16. Then 250 are, okay. Then we can divide by 2 again. 2 3 is 6, 2 4 is 8. Then 225 is 100. 34 by 2 again, that will be 17. Here we'll get 2 16 is 32. 2 6 is 12. 1 2 6 is 12. 6. Then we need to divide 166,600 by 17. So if we divide, then what we get? We can write in this way. 166,600 by 17. 9800. After cancelling 1,66,600 by 17, we get 9,800 multiplied by 25. Now after multiplying 9800 by 25, we get 2450. Then 0. This is our final answer. Now question number 9. Question number 9 says if 10% is deducted from a bill, 58.50 remains to be paid. How much is the original bill? So let the original bill be X. So X minus 10% of X equal to 58.50. Now solve. X minus 10% means 10 by 100, okay, equal to 58.50. So 100 is our LCM. So 100 minus 10 will be 90X equals to 58.50. Then X will be 58.50 into 100 by 90. Then 58.50 into 100 will be 5850 by 90. Now we need to cancel 0 and 0. Then 9 6 are 54. We have 4 45. 9 5 are 45. So 65. So the original bill be $65.